What's up, Honor Community? Coming at you with a rare Monday video. It's been a while. It's been a couple weeks. I had another water issue in my basement, so that's why it's been so long. It took me about a week to get that situated, and then I just didn't feel like doing a video after that. But yeah, so that's what happened. It's my story. I'm sticking to it. Actually, a couple records in here that I'll show later. I actually went to the record store the same day that my basement flooded, and I bought a couple records, and I didn't pull them because I forgot to do that, but that's alright. I'll show them later. Next video or something. I'm just going to do a vinyl finds video. I got a ton of stuff that I've gotten over the last month since I've been here last, but picked up this bad boy right here. New Pist record. Pist, a band from Connecticut. This has members of Warhorse in it, and Warhorse, Caustic, what the hell's it called? Caustic Christ? Yeah, Caustic Christ. A band called The Brood. Bill's in a band called The Brood now. A ton of bands came from this band. Connecticut legends. Now from all over. But the Pist. Great band. Older guys, they've been around since the 90s. It's been 27 years since their last record, but super stoked to have picked this bad boy up. Very excited. Now my phone's gonna give out on us. I think that glares all over the place here. But yeah, sick record. You can hear the straightforward punk rock. Great stuff. If I get 15 minutes in and then this thing comes off, I'm just going to use that and I'll do another video later. I just wanted to do a video. I haven't done one in a while. But yeah, I picked up that Pist record, and I didn't have any of the records on vinyl. So, I just went a little crazy. Where'd they go? Did I not grab those? But yeah, I'll be right back. But Pist record just came out. Havoc Records. It was on 4 labels. Havoc Records, Reveal Records, or Revolt Records, Profane Existence, and Dismantled Records. It was a 4-way release. I got it from Havoc Records because they did a bundle deal where you got all the Pist records. So I picked up. I've had this on CD forever, but this is classic Pist record. This is just like anthems all the way through. Still Pist, street punk, dead in its tracks. Just like every. This is one of those records that every song on here is an anthem from my youth. So I had to pick it up. I have had it on CD forever, but for the bundle price, I had to pick it up. And these two are collections of the Pists, like their comp tracks, EPs, all that stuff. So I just went for it. They're I forget how much it was, like $50 or something like that. So I just did it. I bought all of them. I think I showed this one already, so I'll skip that one. A couple of pickups from, I helped one of the local shops, Wax Atlas here in Baltimore. I helped them out and vended for them with me and the owner vended for the Baltimore Record Bazaar yesterday, and I picked up a couple things. I picked up some more stuff, but I'll show that next time, because the guy next to us had all his stuff got rained on the way over, so he was selling that for dirt cheap, and I picked up a couple records from there, but he was trying to sell the whole thing, and I just wanted to throw him a couple bucks if I could, because I felt bad for the guy. But I grabbed a couple records from there, but these aren't them. The waterlogged ones, I'm still letting the covers dry, and I want to flatten them. And I'll show them later. I'll show you how they did. But these are the other ones that I picked up from that show. Picked these two up from one vendor. This Black Mass Lucifer, or Lucifer Black Mass, whatever it is. This is like an electronic record, like kind of electronic psych record. So, and I've heard this is a cool stuff, so I picked it up. And I picked myself up a copy of Cockney Rejects Greatest Hits 3. This is a live record, but I love the Cockney Rejects. I didn't have this, and I found it, and the guy knocked $5 off for me, so it was like $15. Well worth it. Great band, classic boy, street rock stuff. Love this band. But yeah, I had to pick that up. And randomly, the guy next to us, he was selling a bunch of records, but he had mostly like jazz, a little bit of rock stuff here and there. But he had this one punk record that I was like, okay, it's a punk comp. It's called You're Soaked in It. But this is all weird bands that I've only heard of. Electric Love Muffin on here, and there's a bunch of bands on here. If you've heard of any of these, let me know in the comments. But these are all bands that I've never heard of, and they're all from the Philadelphia area. There's ones from Camden, New Jersey on here. Buddhist Delight, they do like a really weird off-the-wall cover of Black Sabbath's Iron Man that's kind of great. But this is cool. There's like a really good mix of like weird old school like 80s. This came out in 88. It's got like 80s indie rock stuff. It's got like some post-punky type stuff. This was a really cool listen. I'm pretty stoked that I picked this up. It's on Apex Records, which I've never heard of. Distributed by Skyclad from Middlesex, New Jersey. This was a cool find. Very excited to have found that. Picked up a couple of 7 inches. This one I picked up from Wax Atlas a little while ago. Man is the Bastard. I picked up a bunch of Man is the Bastard records. I don't know if I showed them on another video, but if I didn't, I'm gonna go backtrack and I'll show them some other time. But Man is the Bastard, great 90s stuff. But yeah, great stuff. Love Man is the Bastard. And I picked up the new Bib EP. Love Bib. Just really weird, kind of psychedelic, out there, hardcore stuff. Punky, really tough, not tough sounding, but very like good, harsh hardcore with a lot of reverb on it that just sounds really good. And they do it, like there's a lot of bands doing that reverb drenched hardcore stuff, but these guys really stand out. They've got like a psychedelic twinge to them that really makes them stand out to me, at least. Show you some more metal stuff. We got a bunch of metal, but a couple that I picked up from Celebrated Summer. Grabbed The Great Secession by Yob. This is just one that I love Yob. They're like a doom metal band, doom stonery band, but very good. A little more on the psychedelic end than like a stoner rock usually is, but kind of sludgy and more harsh than a lot of stoner rock stuff. So great stuff. This is a gray vinyl version that I picked up. saw. This one came out a few years ago. I know Relapse has repressed this, and I know Relapse has repressed this, and it's got different artwork on the repress. But yeah, this is the gatefold version from, God, I don't know how long ago this was, but it's got their MySpace on it, which is pretty funny. And my record's got some kind of defect in it, but that's alright, still good. Not this record, the Pist record has some sort of click in it. Another one, this one's Southern Lord. I think this was on Southern Lord, actually. This is before the Relapse. This was when they were on Southern Lord. That's right. Yeah, this is Southern Lord. So this is when Yob was on Southern Lord before they got, so it's an older pressing. It's the one before they got signed to Relapse. But I picked up this Warhorse LP as well. This is just on plain black. But Warhorse, another one that's like a kind of like doom metal-y, stoner rocky, super heavy. This one's really heavy, harsh doom metal too. Very cool to have picked this up. I had this back in the day on CD, and I'm glad to have picked it up on wax. I found it for pretty cheap too. It was like 20 bucks, so not a bad price. Double LP, really heavy, great stuff. So yeah, pick those up from, what the hell was I thinking? Celebrated Summer. But yeah, I'm trying to do this fast because my phone's about to run out of batteries. A couple more I grabbed from Wax Atlas as well. Left Cross, Chaos Ascension. This is their first LP, I think. I think this is their first LP. Great stuff. Put out, it's like super blackened death metal type stuff. It's definitely death metal. It's more death metal than black metal, that's for sure. But they just put out a new one this year that was great. And when I saw this in the bins at Wax Atlas, I was like, oh, cool. Came out on Vinyl Conflict Records. They're a band from Richmond, so it makes sense they came out on a Vinyl Conflict label. But yeah, super cool death metal stuff. It's a pretty short record, but still really fun. I've wanted to pick that up since I'd listened to the new one. I was like, man, I'm gonna dive into this band's catalog, and all their stuff is really good. So finding that at the random was really cool. Also picked up this Zero record, some Japanese style hardcore stuff. This is a band from Minneapolis that plays just like straight up Burning Spirits type hardcore. I've got their 7 inches, and both their 7 inches ripped. So I found this. Andy put a $5 on it. Andy's the owner of Wax Atlas, but the owner put a $5 bill on that, and I was like, for $5, I'm gonna do this. Nothing really interesting, just labels. There's an insert, but you really need to see it. This is killer. But yeah, killer shit. Zero. And last one from Wax Atlas. I think that I saw Eric Bauer show this on a video a long time ago. But Sixbrewbantha. I heard of this, I think it was Eric Bauer. And I heard of this through Eric Bauer. And I've been meaning to pick these up. And I found it. Wax Atlas for $8. So I saw it. Said, oh, I've heard of that band. And I listened to them online and I liked them. This is like grind, hardcore type stuff. Really good stuff. Think like, not as like polished, but like Magooter grind type stuff. But a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more raw. But yeah, great band. Really cool, crusty grindcore type stuff right here. Sixbrewbantha. And last but not least, I found these at a random shop, or not, a random online seller on shop, just like Anja or something like that. But they're from Portland, and I've been meaning to pick up this one record because it's probably my favorite record from last year, and that's this Malokarpatan Vermeer Caesar record. Malokarpatan is they're like a heavy metal, black metal type fusion type deal. They're Slovakian, and they have like some cool like folky and psychedelic parts like thrown in. Really weird, cool traditional instrumentation on these, like traditional Slovakian instrumentation on a lot of these. But they didn't just have this one. They had all 4 of their LPs. They had their 4 full lengths. So I grabbed all the Malokarpatan full lengths. So this is like half of what I've been listening to over the past month is just Malokarpatan. But yeah, so picked all these up. This one's actually on orange wax, so I'll show the wax on this one. But yeah, that's the stuff I've picked up. I still do plan on doing at least, I know I'm a little late, but I'm going to do Tommy's vinyl tag probably this weekend. So keep an eye out for that, Tommy. Still doing your vinyl tag. I got caught up with life stuff and didn't get into doing the vinyl tag stuff. Probably going to do the metal vinyl tag and the punk vinyl tag, and that's probably it. And then I'll be done vinyl tags. But this weekend, I think I'm going to do Tommy's vinyl tag. I promised him a while ago that I would, so I'm going to do it. But yeah, I'll keep it short, keep it sweet. What'd I show, like 15 records? And yeah, I think that's it. I've been not hitting budget bins like I was during the summertime. My buying habits are all over the place. But thanks for watching, everybody. I guess I'll catch you next time. Like I said, I'm going to try and get back on my weekly routine with videos, so keep an eye out. Friday Drinking Music, hopefully coming back this Friday. Cheers, everybody. Now I'm going to go flip that record.